Alright, so I'm making another quick video about a couple just stupid things I've seen. Like, this is an article on men's health. Like, what the hell? And it's Rick and Morty just missed a big opportunity to fix a problematic character. Like, what the hell? Why the hell is men's health doing an article like this? This is like that, the Teen Vogue, is it? Or is it 17? I think it's Teen Vogue, but whatever. Talking about abortion and all kinds of bullshit and stuff. Or socialism and fascism and all that shit. It's like, what the hell are you doing? But anyway, apparently I don't really watch Rick and Morty. I mean, I just don't have the time. It's like I'm sure it's a fine show and stuff. It looks like it's be kind of funny, but I don't know. Anyway, of course the guy's talking about, oh, it's, hasn't been as consistently squanched. What the hell that means, but whatever. And he goes on and he talks and he's like, well, here's the problem. One early casualty of that approach came in the form of Jessica. From the get-go, she was barely a character at all, and said she simply existed as something for Morty to lust over and fantasize about, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, he goes on his spiel about how she's problematic. She should have been, included more. She should have done more. It's like, hell, prior to season 4, she appeared in 3 to 4 episodes each season. But then, even that was reduced to just 2 episodes, or 2 appearances in the 4th season. It's like, so what are you bitching about, dude? She's like a minor NPC, essentially. I mean, Jesus Christ. You gotta find something to complain about, don't you? I just think it's fucking stupid that Men's Health is writing about Rick and Morty. Like, what the fuck, dude? Shouldn't you be writing about, you know, like, workout routines? Isn't that what they usually do? Or talking about food or whatever? Or even just talking about shows, just saying, hey, here's a good show to watch. Because it's supposed to be about men's health. It's supposed to be encouraging you, right? Anyway, whatever. I just think that was stupid. Uh, Here's a tweet from Evil Hat Productions. Apparently, they got a game coming out called Thirsty Sword Lesbians. I think it's like a tabletop thing. I don't know much about it. I don't really care. It's not my kind of thing. And of course, they had this whole spiel here. There's no such thing as an apolitical game. This page from Thirsty Sword Lesbians sums up our stance quite nicely. A reminder, if you don't like our politics, don't buy our games. We literally don't want nor need your money. The get woke, go broke mantra is pure bullshit. I wouldn't say pure bullshit, because sometimes it happens. It absolutely happens. There was that one cafe, was it in Australia, that charged men, I think it was like 20% more, or 18% more, or whatever, because of the wage gap. And they went out of business. So it's not complete bullshit. It is just one of those things where, like, oh, Nike has Colin Kaepernick and stuff. Well, they're getting woke. They're gonna go broke, except their damn stock went skyrocketing shortly thereafter. Then of course it would go back down and it would go up. That's how stocks are. They go up and down and they're influenced by things. They're not gonna go out of business. But they're not gonna be breaking all kinds of records and shit. Anyway, whatever. And that Thirsty Sword Lesbian's got a whole thing about, support racial liberation or sexual feminism, all that kind of shit and stuff. Respect fat people, respect immigrants, disabled people, sex workers, all that kind of stuff. The only thing I want to point out about it is the whole we literally don't want your money or need your money. That might be true, but if they ever want to go mainstream, that's not a good mentality to take. That's just kind of, I mean, if it works for them, if they're happy with that, that's great. Whatever. Even though I think that Thirsty Sword Lesbians sounds like, something I wouldn't be interested in myself, even though I like lesbians. I mean, hell, why not? 2 chicks kissing, or 2 chicks fucking, I should say, scissoring, whatever. But I don't think this would work out very well for me if I were to play this, because it would probably be eyes roll back in my head numerous times. I'd probably, pass out from the stupidity. Anyway, then here's a Forbes article. I want to pay Disney $30 to watch Shang-Chi safe at home, but I can't, from Paul Tassi. It's like, oh my God, Paul, dude, shut the fuck up. You're safe in a movie theater. Because, look, you can't see Paul except his face here. You can't see his body. Look, based on his face, he looks like he's in pretty decent shape, I would imagine. He looks, relatively young, probably in his 40s, 30s maybe. I'm not sure. It does say senior contributor, so he's been around a while. But it's like, dude, if you are, I think it's under the age of 50, you've got like a 99.7% chance of surviving COVID. It's like, I think it's 80% of all hospitalizations for COVID have involved overweight people. If you're not overweight, if you're not immunosuppressed, all that kind of stuff, you're most likely going to be fine. You're most likely not even going to really tell or be able to tell that you're sick. Now you might feel lethargic, really tired, and of course, there's, complications could happen. Hey, but it's like you're probably going to be okay, Paul. You can go to the movie theater. You can live your life. Don't be one of those guys who's like, I can't go. I can't do anything. Tell me, Daddy Government. Can I go out? Can I do this? It's just ridiculous. Like I cannot do. He wants to go see the see Shang-Chi because of Disney's recent reversal of on-demand streaming access for its theatrical blockbusters. I cannot do so in a way that I feel safe. Even if I'm willing to throw $30 at Disney Plus for a solo showing on my couch. That's just ridiculous. It's like the ultra tight restrictions of the pandemic era are mostly gone. Here in Ohio, the theaters near me are not requiring you wear masks to attend movies, even if the staff might be. There are no more occupancy restrictions. That's called real life, dude. Every year, people would get the flu. People would die of the flu. Now, obviously, the COVID is more dangerous, especially to certain people. I get it, but it's like, man, you could get hit. You could get in a car accident and die every day. But does that stop you from driving around? No, you got to live your life. I mean, it's like, here's what a showing of Shang-Chi looks like at my local theater tonight. The exits are sold seats. Does that look socially distanced to you? It's like, dude, I mean, sorry, I don't want to tell you. I mean, Jesus. The pandemic itself, which is far from over due to the absolutely wild spread of the Delta variant, there's always going to be variants. That's the thing, you know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I don't want to. I've already gone almost 8 minutes. I don't want to go too long with this. I can just keep going on and on about all this COVID bullshit, but whatever. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.